Hey guys, I wanted to do a quick little video on the metal GraveDigger body that I got from a relative of mine. A lot of y'all liked this body on YouTube, and I figured I would do a little video to kind of explain what I've done to it. It started out as a panel truck, so actually I really don't know if I can get this thing to set right. It had this piece on there, which, I mean, if y'all watched that Red Rock Run video of Highway 31, I had this body on my Scx10 and did some rock crawling, and I thought that actually it would look better as like just a regular truck body, so I cut it down. And not only that, the body was really heavy, top heavy, and it was very hard to maneuver on the rocks and in the gravel and stuff like that. It would roll over a lot, so I figured by shaving off that much material, I may use some of these pieces for the rest of the build, but I figured shaving it down that much ought to lighten it up to at least where the truck won't roll over every 5 minutes when I try to run it. This is the first this is the first metal body that I found that actually fits an Scx10 really well. There's a lot of stamped steel bodies back from like the 80s or 70s that they're just too small. They don't really fit right. I've been trying to do a little bit of studying on this to try to find maybe some other bodies out there that will work. But I'm going to try to finish this one first, of course. But if I do get it finished and it comes out right and everything looks good, I may try to do something else in the future. So the only thing that I did was that these pieces right here were a little bit longer, and they were riveted to the back of this. So I took them off and cut a little bit of it down, a little bit of the material off, and matched the lines up right here, and actually tack welded it with a wire welder. Had to be real careful not to burn through, but you can see on the other side where it did get pretty hot and actually burned a hole through it. So some of this is going to have either some fiberglass filler or some Bondo or something to kind of dress it up. As you see, I'm not really done with it. These pieces were tapered off like that from the back of the wheel wells, so I'll have to put some filler metal in there as well. And you can see on the inside maybe that I spot welded the inside. Now I used wire, like 030 wire, MIG wire, but the gas was out on the machine, and I wanted to get it done, so I just spot welded it without the gas, argon gas. So it probably would have come out a lot prettier than that, but because it didn't have any gas, it looks kind of really crude looking, pretty ugly, but it did the job and I'm happy with it. So I will fill in all of this. I had to kind of grind it because it was kind of straight back, and I wanted a more of a rounded look. So I'm either gonna cut this out right here and put another piece of metal in and tack weld it like I did the sides, or maybe fiberglass it or Bondo or something and go that route. Somebody suggested in a comment earlier today that if I was welding this thing, that I should come up with some kind of body posts that aren't exposed to the hood. That's a really good idea, and I may look into that. I'm glad they commented that, because I really didn't think about that, and I may take that in consideration and come back and plug weld these two holes in the hood so that maybe I can do something different on the underside where I can fit it to the truck where you don't have body posts sticking through. So thanks for that comment. I will take it in consideration on doing something. As you can see on the underside, the way this thing is put together, it's got two pieces of metal. The fenders are actually one piece, and then there's like a piece of metal that wraps around from the hood, some tabs, and connects the fenders to it. So it makes it a pretty heavy body. I wish that, and I may try to do it, which I may try to tack weld these fenders on and then just cut the rest of this material out of here a little thinner so and take a little bit more weight off of it. I'll look into that. Plus the battery configuration, it makes it kind of difficult to get the body on because some of that metal is in the way. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of stick the body back on there and kind of do a little more explanation on what I have in mind. Well, as you can see on the back of my, I've moved my shocks down. I've talked about it in another video that I did. And I have my spare tire cooler and a toolbox with my electronics in it. If I continue to use this body, I'll probably take the electronics back out of the toolbox, move them somewhere else. And I'm thinking about building a flatbed for this thing. Maybe either a wrecker type bed, a gin pole bed, or just maybe like a bed, flatbed with like a wooden stake side, like they used in the old days, like a stake side bed. I think that would be kind of neat. I would like to get some different wheels and tires. Well, the wheels are fine, but maybe some different tires, maybe some steel wagons to make it look a little more authentic to an older style look. Kind of make them look rusty or whatever, but I'm having fun with this body. It's really something different. A lot of people use plastics to make bodies and stuff, so a metal is kind of a different route. Maybe some more people will look into it. I understand that people make a lot of metal roll cages and stuff for wraiths and stuff like that, so it's not like metal's new to RC. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to act like, oh, I'm the first to ever do this, but I don't see a lot of metal bodies. There was one other guy that posted on a comment on my page when I posted this that he does make metal bodies, makes them out of real thin metal, and they get real dented and they get a lot of character to them, and I really like that too. So yeah, there are some people out there doing this, but maybe I figured with introducing this on Facebook and all that and then YouTube, maybe people will get into fabricating more metal bodies for these trucks, because I mean, the RC, there's endless possibilities. There's a lot of creative people out there that have a lot of good ideas, so this is just my idea that I had in mind. I thought, yeah, I'm going to roll with it. I'm going to see what happens. So I'll put some more pictures on Facebook and maybe some more videos in the future when I do a little bit more work on this. I have to borrow the wire welder from my father-in-law to do this project, so it's been kind of slow going. If I had my own machine, this would be way faster because I'd spend a lot more time on it. But as I get time to use his machine, I will continue to fabricate on this body and keep you updated. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Oh, I was going to mention, I tried to explain on Facebook, this was a GraveDigger body. It come from a little push type monster truck. It was an RC, a toy from Walmart or somewhere like that. And when I got this body, it was just the metal body itself. I didn't get a chance to look at the truck. I don't know what it was called. I understand it was a GraveDigger, but I don't know what brand it is, you know, the manufacturer, nothing like that. If I knew that, I promise you guys, I would share that information, but I don't know. And honestly, I've been looking on the internet, eBay, you know, whatever, trying to find another body like this, and I just cannot find anymore. I know they're out there, but I don't know where to get them. So if I knew that, I would tell y'all. I'm not trying to hide anything from y'all. I know there's a few people that were really interested in having this body and maybe doing the same thing or something similar to what I'm doing. But like I said, y'all are just going to have to, I don't know, hit the yard sales or raid your kids' toy boxes or whatever and try to find where this body come from. But if I could give y'all the information, I would, but I can't. So I'm sorry. I wish I can help you. But I'm going to continue to look, and if I find something, I promise you I will let y'all know and share that information. But anyway, I just wanted to make sure I clarified that I did not get the opportunity to see this while it was actually a GraveDigger truck. So good luck. I hope that if anybody is interested in this, maybe they can find a body similar to it. That would be awesome. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope I kind kind of covered all the details about this, and I'll get back with y'all soon when I do more to it. Y'all have a good day.